Today I'm making creamy chicken pasta bake, and I think it'll take about 30 minutes, so follow along and let's get started. Okay, so I've already started boiling the water, and I've cut up my chicken into 1 pound of chicken into bite-sized pieces. So while the water is boiling, we can cook up our chicken. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of oil. I use vegetable oil. You can use that olive oil if you want. So we're going to heat that chicken right in that pan with the olive oil. I'm going to mix it up. Just kind of even it out. We're going to get that nice and well done. And then we're going to get our Parmesan. We're going to shred that up while that chicken's cooking. It'll be about 1 cup. And just don't forget, I gotta go over and check the chicken. We don't want to let that get burned. And it looks like our water is boiling. So we're gonna throw in 2 cups. Actually, before we put in that, let's put in some salt to taste, and then 2 cups of rotini pasta. And feel free to use whatever pasta. We're not fussy. Go ahead, use penne pasta. You can even use elbows. I just personally like the rotini, so that's what we went with. And we're going to cook that exactly to package directions. Start out with the al dente, and that is a pretty good texture, so you can always add on a couple minutes if wanted, but cook at the lowest amount first. Lowest time first, sorry. Alright, stir up our chicken. Give that a little final cook. It looks like it's nice and brown, just like we want it. And we'll break up any pieces that might look too large for our mixture. And it's looking really good. And then we can add all our other ingredients. So we're gonna put some heavy cream in there. 2 cups of heavy cream. That'll add a nice base to that. So we get that mixed in there. And we're also going to add our 1 cup of cheese. I shredded it by hand. You're more than welcome to use store-bought, the pre-packaged grated cheese. I just like this cheese, how this cheese turns out better, but you can definitely buy a store-bought package of grated cheese. Or shredded cheese, sorry. So you're gonna mix your heavy cream and your shredded cheese, and then season it with salt and pepper, and I also added in some garlic powder. And I do have amounts of salt and pepper you can use, but definitely feel free to go rogue. Use what you like. If you're, trying to cut out salt, do a little less salt. If you love pepper, add more pepper. Just go with the flow and get that all nice and mixed up. I probably should have used a spoon, but we'll just use the spatula. Less dishes, right? Alright, so we're gonna let that all cook together. And we're gonna say it's probably gonna be about 5 minutes. You're gonna get it, simmer it, make it to the point where it's just bubbling a little bit. And cook that through, give it a few stirs here and there. I just like to make sure everything is mixed in here. And that's looking really good. I think we're right where we want it to be. Next up, we are going to add in our pasta. Oh, I said I was going to add garlic powder, and I forgot. Well, there it is now. It doesn't matter. You can add it in a little late if you want. Nothing bad's going to happen. And I'll give that another stir, get that nice and mixed in. Alright, so I got out my baking safe dish, and then I'll pour my chicken and cream mixture. I did spray that pan a little bit on the bottom But we want to get all that goodness right in there. We're going to just stir that up a bit, set that to the side, and add our drained rotini or whatever pasta you chose. And I want to mix that up really good, so let me grab that spatula again. Let's go with a spoon. That's going to mix it up a little bit better. And I want to coat all those noodles, get them all covered, nice and stirred up. And it's already looking really, really good. So I already got that stirred up real nice. And my oven is already preheated to 375 degrees. So once we got the oven heated, we got everything all nice and mixed up. We're gonna cook that for 20 minutes in the oven. Everything should be kind of bubbly and golden around the edges. All right, and there is our creamy pasta bake all done. So I think we're ready to serve it right up. All right, and there it is. We're done. You can serve it right out of the bowl, and you're ready out of the baking dish, and you're ready to go. Chicken's tender, nice and cheesy, creamy pasta sauce. This is just the right amount for 2 to 3 people. Add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top, and go ahead and enjoy it. It's nothing fancy. It's nice and simple. Easy. You can have it done in about a half an hour. And I hope you enjoy this. If there's any other recipes you would love to see, let me know. I'm always interested to see what people want to know how to cook. That's a personal choice.